We're talking to JerAx.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes. Hey,
What
JerAx,
up?
how
You may
are
hear
you
me?
doing? Yes, we can.
Pretty good. Excited for the XTI finals.
Hey.
Yeah. Does it feel like? First of all, we haven't talked to you in like forever. So, how is the retired life?
Comfortable. I can say there is not a lot of stress, so I have to put the stress on myself somehow. So right now I'm trying to get my house ready for a housewarming party for my friends on Saturday, and I've been doing some other stuff like I started to play Valorant on my drawing board. That might have
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, how's that going? Are you trying to be pro in Valorant or what?
not really. I'm aiming very low right now. I'm probably as bad as Slaxis on Dota, so.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. I'm glad to hear that you're working on stuff, JerAx. I hear most people die only a few years after retirement. So good to know that you're grinding stuff.
So I have like 1 year more left. in
1
my life,
year.
and then I'm done. Or
It's
what?
been a great ride, Jerry.
Well, there is a little bit of a history / tradition for Dota 2 ex-pros that retire that come back.
Oh, come on, Sheaves.
Is there anything, like, do you have the itch? I know a lot of Dota players, just even if you say, oh, I'm not going to play Dota this week, the itch is still there. Do you still have that?
Oh, well, I haven't played Dota since last August. Something along those lines.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not really
Clean break.
craving back, so yeah. But I'm back here at the stream. As every pro player, they end up being an analyst, so I'm somewhat getting closer there again. No, not
There
really.
we go.
I'm just kidding.
No,
hanging out.
you're welcome anytime. I mean, we are at the moment, we are at Mount Olympus. We are the gods. But I remember us calling you a god multiple times. So you're welcome on this Mount Olympus at any point, if you want. I am very curious to hear your thoughts on the upcoming match. I know the rosters are a little bit different than last year when you were playing, but the hype is still there. And I'm curious on your thoughts of the form of both your former team OG and the current Enigma.
Yeah, so the fundamentals of the teams haven't really changed, I think. I've been watching most of their replays through the draft and some of their games, and I honestly think we are kind of seeing the same teams as before, but then obviously Dota has changed quite a bit since back then, so I think it's just minor details added on top of the general fundamentals of the teams. Yeah.
You said you didn't play Dota since the August of the last year, but are you still watching the Pro Dota?
Yes, I'm watching a little bit. I find it somewhat interesting to see how the game develops, because honestly, Dota doesn't really change that much over time. I mean, I started playing Dota since 10 years ago, and there's still similar players and similar drafts and kind of similar themes on how you play the game, because it's kind of a puzzle that people kind of figured out in a way, but then it keeps changing, so they have to reinvent the same stuff that they figured out back then.
Be honest, if Earth Spirit gets buff, are you coming back?
Okay, chill. He just laughs. That's very concerning.
That is not a confirm nor denial.
Oh. I mean, JerAx, I feel like I know you very well. I was helping out with TI content. Yes, and I saw a lot of replays from you, or a lot of in-game chat from you. And out of all the players in the booths for the last 2 to 3 TIs, you're one of the only people that's a real goddamn sicko. He's the only one that would chase someone down laughing as he murdered them over and over, and then laughing about it afterwards, and then immediately saying, I'm going to go kill them again, and laughing again. You're a nightmare, sir. You're terrifying, and I'm glad that you're out.
I'm very glad. I'm very glad I could do this in a video game instead of getting it somewhere else.
Okay,
What
all
a
right.
great outlet. He's
on
ready for
that
the panel. This guy.
On that note, let's head over to the draft. I believe JerAx will go with the camera to the draft pantheon. Thank you for answering our questions, JerAx, and we hope to hear more of you on the non-psychopath side. Thank you.
Thank God he's gone. What the hell? It's terrifying.